Episode 20 of Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. I'm Mike.
I'm Dave. I'm surprised we haven't hit each other yet. The way these lists are going, I figured it would have come to punches at some point.
No. They'll be today.
Probably.
With the look you've given me when I handed you this list.
I'm not gonna say anything because it's gonna come out as we go. Let's talk about what we're doing today. Today we're looking at the 2000s.
Yeah.
This is 2000 to 2010.
Yeah.
The naughties, as the English would say.
The noughts, yeah.
British.
I don't even know what that means.
It's the not is zero.
Nose.
Naught means zero, and
Does it?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
it's naught means zero, and they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Well, it's like this. No?
No, you're right. Do you know how this evolved to this?
Isn't it? Is it the bows where they used to cut the finger off?
Yeah.
Right.
So it started with they made bows, English longbows, which were a marvel of armory. In the time, they were the longest piece of artillery they had.
Yeah.
They were made from the yew tree, Y-E-W. So they called it plucking the yew. They started capturing English archers and cutting off their index fingers. Mm-hmm. And the joke was, I still have my fingers. I can still pluck you. And pluck got turned to fuck, so it was fuck you.
Yeah.
And then this, because guys were losing their fingers, became this. It's like, fuck you.
Is that true, though?
It's
what I heard.
The Robert Wall version of it is the one I remember.
Yeah.
I remember hearing.
He did it on the HBO special,
Yes.
right?
And
yeah.
When the myth becomes when myth becomes the fact, you print the legend becomes the fact, you print the legend.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Because we don't know for sure.
Right. It
It's lost
sounds
till time.
plausible.
It sounds plausible.
Right.
And it's just plausible enough to be real.
Yeah.
That works for me.
All right. Whatever.
I'm good with it.
All right.
So we're going to start the 2000s.
Right. So we went in a bit of different direction, each of us.
Oh, yeah. I literally picked stuff that I was listening to in the 2000s.
Oh, I never said I didn't listen to this stuff.
No, but like this was heavy rotation.
Yeah.
Daily rotation at some points.
Okay.
And we're going to start with Fear Factory, which I am... It's not that I'm not a fan anymore. It's just I've been less involved.
Yeah,
with
you dropped off. Like I told you, a million times with mine. I drop off sometimes. There are bands that I just lose interest.
And this is the song What Will Become off the album Digimmortal.
Okay.
I remember Dan, not my guitarist friend, my friend Danny Sanabria, worked at the computer lab at Hunter College.
Yeah.
Literally gave me a burned copy of this. I know that's illegal.
What,
blah, blah, blah. Downloading's bad, Napster, whatever.
When did this come out? Because
This was-
I think I only know one album by them.
Soul of a New Machine or Demanufactured.
Demanufactured.
Yeah, everybody knows that song.
Well, I know
This
that
was
album.
literally 2001.
Okay.
This was...
So that was beforehand, yeah, because I remember I saw them at Ozfest and I was amazed.
They are a wild band.
Well,
Like,
I saw
they're-
it was a drum kit with 1,000,000 drums and it just shook. I never saw the drummer. I don't even know if there was a person behind
so
there.
much drum.
There was so much going on. All I saw was it shaking like this.
Yeah, the whole band was nuts.
Yeah.
These guys, brutal. And I don't think that Dino had left the band yet. Dino Cazares, their guitarist, I think he was still on this album. The next album, which you can't find anywhere,
Why?
because it looks like they tried to scrub it from the internet. It was the only album without him, and the songs on it are like jabs at him.
Oh yeah.
The infection's been removed. The soul of this machine is improved.
Really?
Yeah, like the singer was like literally jabbing at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these guys were always at odds with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And now the singer's out of the band, and they're announcing. Probably in the next few days, they're going to announce a new singer, if they haven't already.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they've had so many other albums since that have been lost because they've sounded either very generic.
They sound
Like they all sound like each other.
this when I heard it, yeah, it sounds a little more electronic
Yeah.
than demanufactured, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It was cool.
Yeah,
I liked it, but
this is what got me into Fear Factory.
this okay.
This is the song that I first heard. I'm like, I like this.
Yeah.
I really like this. It's got a little bit of the effect. It's got the pressure.
Yeah.
That pressure sound of the drumming.
Uh-huh.
Really loved it. There's not much to really shit on as far as this goes.
Yeah.
Some of their stuff is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who does a cover of Cars?
This band. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. Yeah, because they didn't do anything different to it.
No.
It was just that song in their style.
And not great.
And yeah,
It wasn't great.
right. Nothing to write home about. Nothing.
No. Also, when their guitarist left, their bassist played guitar, and they got a new bassist.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got a new singer, and then it was back and forth. It was just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like they've been too inconsistent for so long. But this song really, I love this song, and
Yeah.
it was the second you said 2000s. I'm like, I remember what I was listening to in the 2000s.
Right.
It was awful for everyone else but me.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is the stuff I was listening.
Yeah, this
to.
I never made it this far with Fear Factory.
A lot of people
I almost said
didn't.
Fear Factor. I never made it that far with Fear Factor either.
Damn
by
you,
the
Joe
way.
Rogan.
Yeah.
So, not much to say. This is gonna be a quick list if we keep talking about them like this.
Uh-huh.
And then we go to your first track, "Notion" by Kings of Leon,
All right.
from the album "Only by the Night."
Yeah. You didn't like it.
I didn't love it.
This album is awesome, by the way. The whole album.
Okay,
Now, remember I told you there was a band that did a song called 17.
is it this band?
It's on this album. The opening line is, "She's only 17." And I went, what? And I think this album came out in this album came out in 2008. 2008. You didn't.
There are laws.
They knew by then. You knew by then.
There's laws. There are the laws
know?
against that.
But this album, the reason why I picked this song is this album was it came out in a very life-changing a moment of life change for me.
Okay.
First off, this album, honestly, listen to it it's a brothers band.
I know. I've heard a song by them
Sex on Fire.
too. Then
Yeah.
the other was Somebody.
Yeah. Use Somebody.
Yes. So that I heard from either Rock Band. It was either Rock
Yeah,
Band,
probably, yeah.
Guitar Hero, or
Yep.
Rocksmith.
Yeah.
But I had heard it through that, and it's a good song.
Yeah. This whole
This
album.
was not, like I said, I don't love it.
Yeah.
I like it,
Yeah.
but I don't love it.
They had songs. Like I said, this song came out in a very life-changing moment. Mary Jane and I had just gotten married in 2007. We had moved into a house with somebody. They had a house. They allowed us to move in. Basically told us they're never home. Treat it like our home. Long story short, it was a very bad idea. Right? So that happens. So what happened was we lived in Floral Park. We moved to Floral Park. We lived there for 6 months. It was a fucking the thing that annoys me is that it was the bottom floor of a house. 3 bedrooms. Great, I mean, the landlords lived right next door, which was kind of weird, but whatever. It was a great place. The people who lived upstairs, the woman who lived upstairs, she lived there with her 2 daughters. Very nice. We had a driveway. This person comes along, says, listen, move in with us. So we lived there for 6 months, and then we moved out, and we moved into this house, and then there was a problem there. So we lived there for like 6 months. Then that's the house we were leaving when I fell down the stairs
And broke your leg.
and broke my leg. So a lot of shit happened between this
That's a lot of turmoil.
within a year and a half, we'll say.
That's rough.
And I mean, there's other things that are, a little personal and I don't want to bring up, but a lot of shit happened in that time period. And this album was a main soundtrack to that, correct. So, and I enjoy it. It's not like the thing is, it's not
Imagine you hated this album and it was the soundtrack to your worst moments.
but that's what I'm trying to say is that I don't hate it.
Yeah.
It was a soundtrack for some horrible things that happen. But the memory of it brings me to this day because I wouldn't be where I am today if certain things didn't happen.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I get that completely.
Yeah. Like for real, I probably wouldn't, if we had stayed there, I probably wouldn't have had my kids because we wouldn't have met certain people and been certain places. And
space and time constraints.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't look back on it badly. You know, I mean, some things I look at it and I go, fuck, that shit could have gone differently,
Yeah.
But in the end, it all worked out well. And this song, I picked this song. Dude, I listened to this whole album trying to pick a song off of this, and I would be like, this one. No. This one. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, this is it. No. This one I picked because it's I don't know, it had a feel that of that time, right? There's another song on there, Revelry is one of the better song, not better song, one of the songs I was going to put on here, and I really think I should have put that one sometimes. Because he's talking about, meeting somebody and how he never took it seriously because he was caught in the revelry, And you gotta.
We have the same idea with different styles. Because this is so fucked up. When I joke about the song I wanted for my wedding, Fooled Around and Fell in Love.
Yeah.
That's kind of what that song is.
Right.
It's definitely not the right way to put it. And my wife does not appreciate that me wanting. Oh, she gets it now.
Yeah.
She's like, really? That's what you wanted for our wedding song? And the only it would have been a Winery Dog. It would have been the Winery Dogs version.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever heard that one.
It's a live track.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's a live track.
Yeah.
And it's got crowd sound and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the original is by Elvin Bishop, and it's good, but it's not. And Rod Stewart had covered it, and that was good. But it wasn't Richie Kotzen's voice,
right?
Because that voice is just nuts.
Yeah. So that's my story with that one.
I definitely get it. And I'm glad I didn't shit on it because not that I wanted to shit on it.
Oh, you can believe me.
Oh, wow, there's stuff on here.
I know. I see the one that's coming up that you're gonna be like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm gonna be pulling both cheeks and letting it go. So no, I'm glad I didn't shit on it. I do think down the road we're gonna do like albums that change us.
Oh yeah.
And this might
definitely
be one of the ones for you. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to talk about a thing I had to put on there, and I had to find not a live version, this live version.
I like that it says good quality.
Yeah, and it's not. I could have ripped this from the DVD,
right,
and it would have been better quality. This is Black Label Society, Super Terrorizer, off the album Stronger Than Death.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I picked this song is because the song is amazing.
Okay.
The reason I picked this version is the fact that in the beginning, he stops the song and says, Limp Bizkit sucks cock. And in the middle of the song, he stops the song and says, Limp Bizkit still sucks cock. Because he hates Fred Durst.
You know what's funny?
With a passion.
Is I almost put a Limp Bizkit song on this list.
Oh, I would have stabbed you with a pencil.
I saw them live, Limp Bizkit, one time. I didn't know who they were in the beginning. It was from the late 90s.
Had you have known, you might have tried to walk away.
It was they had a big toilet on stage.
I bet they did.
It was
it's called
very
a singer. Fucking Fred Durst can suck a dick.
But that was part of Angsty Mike. But
that's angsty.
Well, when I break stuff and all that jazz,
You spelled jizz wrong.
Yeah,
it fucking sucks.
So go ahead. That's the only reason why you picked the songs because he says Limp Bizkit sucks.
I really love this. This is Robert Trujillo on bass. Their former guitarist Nick Cantisi on guitar. I think that's Blasco on drums.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? No, Blasco's a bass player. I forget the drummer's name. But it's a good band. Zach was probably the clearest I've seen him in that time. Like playing the best he could.
Yeah.
The style was great. It was, it's from their like Broken Booze Bruise Brutality live, one of their DVDs.
Yeah.
And they wear the biker vest with New York chapter and whatever. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but the fact that they're playing these songs with that level of energy.
Yeah.
Robert Trujillo, who's never still, he's moving the whole time. Zach Wild's he's a big dude playing with he's not even using a guitar strap, it's just a chain.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking tough guy shit. And he's And to remind people, he's not like from like North Carolina. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all this, just a good old Southern boy. He's from South Jersey.
Yeah, but did he move somewhere?
He's neither near the Mason nor the Dixon line.
But did he move down there?
No.
So why
He's
does he?
from
Why
Jersey.
is he like that for?
He's a dick.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Well,
No.
he is a dick, but that's different.
Is he? I have no idea.
I don't have a negative opinion of him, but
Right.
he's been fucked up and rambled on stage. 18-minute guitar solo.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that is a legit thing. I went to a show once where Black Label played, and he had an 18-minute guitar solo in the middle of the fucking show.
Why?
Because
Thank God that didn't happen when we saw Winery Dogs. I would have pissed my pants.
you having to go to the bathroom was the highlight of my night.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause you're like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And then
You put that fucking seed in my head, man. The next song is 25 minutes long.
yeah.
And then
You
he
had
came
no
out.
idea
Then
it
he
was
came
coming.
out and he started playing piano. I went, "Oh fuck!"
I gotta go, and ran. I saw you almost like duck walk.
And then the guy at the end was kind of a dick. He like put his head down. I'm like, dude, we're all in rows.
You
What
should
do you
have
want?
rubbed your dick or ass right across his forehead.
Yeah.
You're gonna be that way. You're
Right.
gonna taste it
Right.
a little bit.
Unbelievable.
It was, but the show was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Zach Wilde puts on good shows, but the solos are a little rough.
Yeah, he's a dick. I never.
I find
Dickish.
okay, a guitar solo in the middle of a show, fine. Drum solo in the middle of the show, fine. Bass solo,
18
I guess.
minutes.
18 minutes. And
I'm supposed. That's like an Axl Rose thing. That's like I would leave. I'd be like, "What are you doing?
you just
Get on with it."
I was sitting there going, "This is fucking stupid."
Yeah.
I'm like, why would he do this?
Yeah.
And he just kept going. Started playing the Star Spangled Banner like he's Jimi Hendrix.
What?
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love the song. I love this album. Mm-hmm. This came out right around the time I was in college.
Yeah.
And it was another one of those CDs I think I burned a hole in by playing it over and over again. And yeah, I love this song. And I hate the next one.
Hang on.
You getting ready?
I gotta get a water.
You losing out? Oh, I'm gonna start talking shit while
Go
you're
ahead,
gone.
talk. Go.
Yeah, no.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
No,
Go
I'm not
ahead.
gonna bring it up yet. I think I broke him. Not yet. We're not talking about it yet. But
Go ahead. I'm back.
this
I'm back. Go ahead.
Black Label specifically, Black Label Society, the whole
Sorry.
biker vest thing. It's a bit much.
Yeah. Is that who he is? Well, he's a Jersey.
No,
He's a Jersey
just-
douchebag.
He's just a Jersey guy.
Yeah. He thinks he's Southern.
He wants to be from the country.
Yeah.
Whatever. Now we're gonna talk about.
Go ahead. Do it. I'm gonna sit back and listen.
So you picked "Get Busy" by Sean Paul
Fucking awesome.
from the album Duddy Rock.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say something right off the bat. Right off the bat. It's gonna trust me. That's gonna come
be
into
on
play.
your back.
Are you emotionally ready for this?
Go for it.
So my hearing's bad.
Okay.
I'm listening to this in the car. I'm like, is he saying "get that dick"?
Yeah, that's
And
what he's
then I'm
saying.
like, no, it sounds like he's saying "shake that dick." He's saying "shake that dick." So I'm like, I look at Jenny. I'm like, why is this guy singing "shake that dick"? Now I'm gonna ask you, why is this guy singing "shake that dick"?
He's saying shake that thing.
Yeah, whatever. Shake that dick.
All right. So now Mary Jane will never let me live down that I love Sean Paul. I don't know why. Apparently, he's not I don't know if he's respected in the industry. I don't know, but I love it. I don't know why. I had the album. I think it was like you said. I think I downloaded it from LimeWire or
Gave your
something.
computer aids to get free music.
Yeah, and I just love it. And this one, I don't know why. It's this one goes into the next song. It like flows in. I forget what the next song is called, but there's the video. If you watch the video, it's a basement party. He's DJing,
Singing "shake that dick."
They're dancing downstairs. The Jamaican girls and everything. It's an amazing to me video.
I get it.
But yeah, I just like it. I don't know.
This is the 2000s to you.
And this is the well, yeah.
Okay.
I used to work in the Bronx. Not that had anything to do with me listening to this.
Don't lie to me.
You racist.
I've been to the Bronx and I'm Hispanic. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
But
I told you we used to close down one of the food carts. Me and my friend Lou.
Yeah.
We used to buy the guy out. It was a little old lady. We used to buy the empanada lady out for the day.
God.
We were like, how many you got there? She goes like 20. I'm like, yeah, that's good.
That's good. Yeah.
And we'd buy them all. And
Yeah. And I mean,
most of them didn't make it home.
Listen, one thing being brought up in New York is the amount of culture we take for granted.
Oh, that other people don't get to witness.
Yeah. I mean, I try everything. You know, I work with a bunch of guys from, like I said, Ecuador and Dominican Republic and stuff, and they bring food, and they're like, you want to try it? I'm like, yep. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I want to, if I don't like it, you know, I don't like it.
Tried it,
but I want to try
you
it.
don't like it. Yeah.
You know?
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I had very weird issues with food for a long time. Not that you can tell that I've had issues with food, but I've had issues with textures and flavors
Yeah.
that I'm working on.
Uh-huh.
And I've recently started just randomly, like, I'm going to try it and try it.
Yeah.
We were joking about last time we were talking about going to White Castle. And I don't eat pickles. And I shouldn't.
Ever? Like, even just a pickle?
I don't
my
like
my
pickles.
weird thing is I could eat a pickle, but I don't want it on my burger.
See, I don't.
That's so weird.
I don't like the smell of pickles, and I like the taste even less.
You're like my friend Angelo, who, you know.
Angelo, good job.
Yeah, we used to throw pickles at him when we were kids.
That's just
Yeah,
mean.
because we were mean. Yeah, we used to put them under his door handles, and I think one time, you know, when cars used to have antennas, I think we
Lined it with
stacked
pickles?
them, you know, because you went to Burger King or McDonald's and they come in a little, you know,
The
whatchamacallits, yeah, and we used to stack them on his
That's
antenna.
you know that's bullying now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was called friendship back then. You know, you were allowed to pick on your
hazing.
friends. You know.
Yeah, you still pick on your friends, but now it's just meaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like pickles, so we'd gone to White Castle and whole order of burgers. I take the first bite. I'm like, there's pickles and onions on this. I shouldn't have onions, and I don't like pickles.
Yeah.
And I rage ate it because I was so fucking mad.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. By the
I was
way,
like, I tasted pickles. Fuck it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm fat.
All right.
Fat people don't do smart shit
I don't know.
when it comes to food
Well,
choices.
I'm not.
No.
I'm fat.
Yeah.
I'm. Oh,
Pump the brakes.
yeah. I was gonna say something really mean.
No, please.
Compared to you, I mean.
Yeah, compared to me, you're not that bad. That's the only reason you invited me to do this. Like, I look pretty good on camera compared to this Jabba the Hutt looking motherfucker. Looks like he ate the actual original co-host.
So yeah. So I feel for people who don't understand the, you know, the things we have. Like I telling my kids that when we're at the beach and I'm like, you know, there's people in the middle of the country who've never seen the ocean, and they're like, what?
There are people in my house that haven't seen the ocean
What?
yet. My son hasn't been to the beach yet.
Why?
I'm fat. I'm afraid they're gonna roll me into the ocean. So
There
you're gonna be okay.
There have been quite a few beached whales lately.
That's why I'm terrified. I don't. Somebody in a green shirt's gonna start.
I'm a human. I'm not an
pouring
animal.
They're gonna start pouring salt water on me. You're gonna be okay, buddy. Start rolling me towards the water. I'm a guy, you jackass. Leave me alone. Fuck.
So yeah, I take for granted like where we were, like one of my jobs is like in the shadow of the Brooklyn Bridge right now, and I'm like, that's like an iconic thing, you know?
I'm gonna ask you a question. This is not a joke. Have
Yeah.
you ever walked across the Brooklyn Bridge?
No. I've been to the top of the Empire State Building though.
I have not. I have walked across the Brooklyn Bridge many times.
Okay.
In the summer, at night,
Yeah.
it is the nicest walk.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All
During
right.
the day, go to hell.
I'd be scared of getting mugged on there at night on the Brooklyn Bridge. No.
It's both ends you got to worry about. The
Yeah,
bridge
when you get
itself,
off.
you're fine.
Yeah, the bridge
No.
itself is fine.
I'm not talking like 2 a.m. I have. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
But just evening, like
Yeah.
after the sun's gone
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
It's a nice walk.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it in the winter. It's fucking freezing over the water.
Right, of course.
But in the summer, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We used to get together, walk across the bridge, walk into the city, go to Union Square, meet up with another friend of mine, go get food, and then either take the train or a cab back, or sometimes even try to walk it back.
Yeah.
It's a long walk. I'm
Yeah.
fat. My legs get tired.
What is it? 2 miles?
No. Well, just the bridge is 2 miles.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then, from here to the bridge, and then from the bridge through up City Hall,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Chinatown, all the way up to, that would be Union Square. Yeah.
Wow, that's a walk.
It's a
Holy
walk.
shit.
And we used to do it every once in a while. I wouldn't say consistently, but
Yeah.
we did it every once in a while. And the only thing we'd stop for is water.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I miss doing it. I miss the guys I did it with. It was way too much fun. I remember my first My first day at Hunter College, I actually walked home from Hunter,
Yeah.
68th and Lex, to here. That was too much.
Really?
I slept like the dead. It's one of those where people check on you to make sure you're still okay.
So yeah. Yeah, Get
really
Busy.
got off.
Get Busy by Sean
This
Paul.
song, I don't like it. I don't really enjoy the style of music.
Yeah?
It's not my thing.
This would be dance hall, I would suppose.
Dance hall. I was gonna say this is not.
It's not
reggaeton,
reggae. It's not reggaeton. It's not.
which I hate.
Yeah. I don't know too well. I know a couple songs.
We call
but
it the reggaetron.
would that be like the gasoline song? Gasoline.
yeah.
Is that reggaeton or is that? I don't know.
I hate the way you say it more than I hate it.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I would say what?
It's the whitest thing I've ever heard you say.
What do you want me to do?
I don't.
Fuck, I try to fucking sound right, and everybody's like, "You're so white." I'm like, "All right, so you know what? I won't fucking talk."
Oh, it's so bad.
I think Jenny said something the other day to me too. I said something, and she was like, "Just stop."
I forget what you
What
said.
the fuck?
It was the whitest thing I've ever heard.
But you know what's terrible to me too?
What?
When I watch the news, right, and they're doing a news report, and they're like, "Yeah, and so, and then so pry," and I'm like, "What? Where'd you get all Hispanic all of a sudden?" You know?
The only person
Like
that
when they
was
say their
okay with-
name.
the only person that was okay with was Alex Trebek.
But-
Because he was every race, he was
Yeah.
every color, and he was a stone cold pimp.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
In Nicaragua, yes sir.
Easy with that word.
So
Yes.
we're gonna move to the next one.
Oh, here we go.
What?
No, here we go.
Judas Priest.
I'm excited.
Hail Halford.
God damn, we haven't brought him up in so long.
I know. It's been a whole episode since the end of every episode.
Well, no, but I'm saying in
As a song, yes.
Yeah.
This is from Angel of Retribution.
Shocker, we're bringing up Judas Priest.
What a shock. This is Demonizer from the album Angel of Retribution.
Now, this is the one where he came back, right?
This is his return.
Yeah.
I would call it the triumphant return.
Yes.
Although I did, like I said, I did like Tim
Ripper.
Owens.
Yeah.
I will not call him Ripper.
Sorry, I did.
It's a stupid
I
nickname.
know. I just said it. And
I know, and it's not your fault. It's his fault for doing that.
he picked his own nickname?
He had his own nickname going into it.
Oh, if he had it, that's
yeah,
fine.
Tim Ripper Owens. I don't like it.
Well, as long as he didn't give it to himself.
He probably did.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
You know
If
what I
you give
mean?
yourself your own nickname, it's weird. I have a nickname, and I...
Yeah, you didn't give it to yourself.
No.
Everyone just calls me Sanchez.
Dude.
I don't know if it's an insult. Like,
Matt texted me the other day, and he put Nugs, and I was like, what?
yeah, he said it the other day. I was, that's weird.
It was... Yeah. No, but it's funny. Like I said, I've known my sister-in-law since we were teenagers, and she calls me Nugs now, and I'm like, that's very... I mean, it fits because everybody else does now,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's just weird when people from your past call you your nickname that they don't know you by.
Well, I don't have a nickname per
Yeah.
se. It's just my last name.
Dick. What?
Yeah, douchebag. Yeah, fuckface is the best nickname I've ever had. Look at this fuckface. All right, so Demonizer,
Yeah.
Angel of Retribution. This is not the first track I heard,
Mm-hmm.
but this is that punch.
Right, and he was gone after 90. He was
He left in '92.
right after Painkiller.
Yes, they had 3 albums. Well, 2 recorded albums and a live album.
Yeah.
2 live albums.
Mm-hmm.
They had Jugulator. It was Jugulator, 98 Meltdown, Demolition, Live at London.
Yeah.
And then Owens was out, and Halford was back. This is 2005.
And he
I saw Halford perform solo just before he returned to Priest.
yeah. Owens left to let Halford come in, right? They didn't.
They kicked him out.
Oh, they did.
They I don't even think they told him. I think that they were just like, they announced that Halford was back in, and
Oh, okay.
He just
Why did I
took
think
him
he
too
left
much.
like amicably, like stepped aside?
No.
Oh, I had no
They've
idea.
actually erased him from their catalog.
Yeah.
Like you have to either own a copy or search out on YouTube the individual tracks from those 2 recorded albums, 2 live albums. Live 98 Meltdown is one of my favorite live albums for Judas Priest. Not specifically because of him, but in general, it's a really good show, really well recorded.
Yeah.
Great performances, but it's impossible to find.
Uh-huh.
And I owned everything but Live in London. Live in London I didn't love. I didn't love the recording quality. I didn't love the sound. The live sound was not good.
Yeah.
But the return, I saw them live for this, and it blew me the fuck away.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, like, I hadn't seen Halford live yet. Like, with Priest.
I've never seen Halford live. Have I?
You poor thing.
No, I don't think I have. No.
Oh, you poor thing. We got to fix that.
Yeah. We got to fix a lot of things.
Before they stop touring, we got to figure that out.
Which could be any day now. They're all in their 70s.
I know, but they're not like our shape 70s.
Yeah.
They're in the best shape
does
of their
that mean?
lives. Listen,
Stop looking at me.
Listen, I saw you yesterday. I have to pee every 20 minutes. I gotta go real bad. I don't think I can make it through this.
By the way, it was
phone.
a situation too, knowing that I was trapped.
Yeah, you were trapped.
Okay, you got to understand what goes on. Like I portray this kind of calm guy, but like we sat in that thing and I went like this. I looked on both sides and I went, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to pee," and then my body goes, "Yeah, you know what?
You do.
Yeah, you do." Even though I just peed before I got into that seat, I'm going, "All right, I could hold it for a half hour."
I thought about going to the bathroom before I sat down. I'm like, I'll be good, and I was.
Yeah.
Until the very end when we were walking out, I'm like, now I have to go.
Yeah.
With the urgency of a fire truck. But that's the old man in us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
The Demonizer. I mean, his voice doing the double. So when he sings, they double up his vocals.
Yeah.
Usually
They double
regular
track it.
singing voice and then that upper register. Some of these are actually double upper register in two different voices.
Okay. Yeah.
So those screams are two voices.
Okay.
Both high, but not they're
Same. Not the,
Yeah, they're not the same. One of my complaints about a previous artist, Doro, sometimes when they double track her vocals, it's the exact same thing doubled up.
Right. So it doesn't.
It just sounds chorusy. Not,
Yeah.
not like it doesn't sound better. Yeah, it's good, but it's not quite the same timbre.
Yeah.
And not the same power.
But it's Judas Priest, and I can't say anything bad about it.
And
every time I hear Judas Priest, I love it.
I've seen them both with KK Downing.
Yeah.
And with Richie Faulkner, their current guitarist. Amazing. I saw them at Mohegan Sun once.
Yeah.
They were celebrating the 20-something anniversary of one of their albums, and it was just so good. Shadows Fall opened for them.
Yeah.
It was just a good time. Bunch of goofy guys drove up to Connecticut, watch Judas Priest do the thing.
That's awesome.
Seating instead of seating instead of standing room. But that's one of those shows you can just sit there and enjoy it.
Yeah, I guess.
I am also the opposite of you. I don't need to be standing and I don't need to be moving to enjoy stuff. I am a statue when I listen to music. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I get frozen. Like I just kind of.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I'm moving and I'm like, I don't want to be moving. I want to be paying attention.
Well, now see, like, when we saw Goldfinger that time, but we stood on the side. As long as I'm standing and I can move, like I feel like trapped. I felt trapped, And then I had to pee because my body said, "Yeah, you're trapped, dude.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
Now's the time you got to pee."
What are you gonna do? Never mind. Piss on your shoes. That's what I'm gonna say. What are you gonna piss on your shoes? I will not say what I was going to say.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
You know what I was going to say.
Yeah.
No, we're not bringing that up.
The other thing we noticed in the crowd that last night of time of recording was the bassist from Twisted Sister.
Oh yes, you did point him out to me.
Mark Mendoza, and he's an awesome bassist, fun guy. The worst hair I've ever seen on a human being.
Yeah, that was weird.
One
dreadlock. What?
It looked like somebody dropped a hot dog in, like when you get bologna from the supermarket and they haven't cut it yet. It was that, but dropped in dryer lint.
It's stuck on the back of someone's head.
Stuck to the back, covered in dryer lint, stuck to the back of his head. And then he had this soy sauce black goatee that didn't match his hair.
He had the evil guy goatee.
He had evil Spock goatee.
Yeah.
It was awful. I was like, what is happening here? I respect this man and I can't look at him.
Oh boy.
Oh God. Yeah, back to Judas Priest. Speaking of guys who soy sauce it up every once in a while. Halford has gone completely gray, the full beard.
Yeah, completely bald. Well, he shaves his head now. He's probably bald anyway.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
He's bald as fuck.
Yeah.
But he makes it.
But
he makes the look.
He accepted it. That's the thing. There's a lot of people who don't accept it, like Madonna, who looks like a fucking puppet now.
She looks like the puppet from Saw.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
The one of my favorite guitarists is Devin Townsend. When he started to go bald, he did not accept it well and went skullet. Which, do you know what a skullet is?
Yes.
And a skull on top and
Yeah,
hair,
yeah.
1090 in the worst way. It was 090. And then he decided to turn that long hair that he had around the sides into dreadlocks that looked like
What?
turds. So it was shitlock skullet.
Shitlocks.
White people and dreadlocks don't go together.
No.
And I'm adamant about that. You do not have the hair type to support that.
But not only that, it looks dirty.
And it doesn't when people with the hair type for it have it. It doesn't.
Right. That's what I mean. But I mean, yeah, it looks. Well, when you see it, I can't explain it. It looks like my cat. Rest in peace. When
That was his name. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was his name. Moondog. He was.
Adorable.
Huh?
It's adorable.
He was when he got old, and you know, even when he was, the hair would get matted.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
With
And it was
straight hair,
so
yeah.
hard to to cut it out of him because he was so uncomfortable. It can't be comfortable.
Nope.
It was not comfortable for my cat. It cannot be comfortable for a human.
Well, because with certain cultures that is a religious thing, and it's part of their culture. It's part of their hair.
Right.
You know, that's
Well,
something
like you
their hair
said,
can do
right.
naturally. There's not a lot of process treatment or additives to do that. With straighter hair,
Right,
you need to affect the hair.
Yeah.
And it gets real gross real
Yeah.
quick.
But anyway.
Yeah. So, which is making fun of Shadows Fall is the same thing. Shadows Fall, fucking terrible dreads.
Yeah.
All of them had dreads for a while. It was all white guys with dreads.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
And talking about Devin Townsend, when he finally did shave his head, he looks like an alien. he does. I love the guy. He's an amazing guitarist.
But now he wears those hats, right? Is that
No, that's just that.
Oh, that was just that one thing?
Yeah. Now he's just completely. I don't even think. No, he has eyebrows.
Why would he shave his eyebrows?
I didn't do that. When he toured with Steve Vai as a singer,
Yeah.
and he shaved his head and eyebrows off.
So he did the whole.
He looked like
the wall.
No, he looked like
Remember?
He looked like somebody who
you ever
just,
see the wall?
yeah, of course.
Remember when he shaved his eyebrows off and everything?
It looked like somebody who had just been unplugged from the Matrix.
Oh, like Neo. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
terribly.
Yeah.
Terribly.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna move on.
Do it.
This is Sum 41
Yeah.
from the album "Does This Look Infected?"
Yeah.
with a question mark, and the song is Still Waiting.
Yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead, scream or something.
Fuck you.
What?
I hate Sum 41.
Sum 41 is another one of those bands where I think I've brought this up. I went and saw them because H2O was opening for them.
Understandable that you go to see H2O.
And I stayed because it was at Starland. I was all the way out in Jersey.
Yep.
So I said,
'Cause you
fuck
had-
this, I'm staying.
Yeah.
You know, I
I'll
paid
ride
for
it
it.
out to the end.
Yeah. And they were amazing.
Really?
Amazing. You know why? They pay homage.
Yeah.
I was going to say the H. I was going to say homage.
Homage.
Right? To one of their lines in one of their songs is Maiden and Priest are the gods that we praised.
Yeah, but that doesn't make them good.
That
Makes Maiden and Priest good, but these shit dicks.
No. I wish I could agree because I did in the beginning. And then, did you hear the end of the song?
Yeah, I did.
There's a fucking they do an Iron Maiden riff basically at the end of the song.
It still sucks.
Okay.
It's still this is a hairy bag of shit.
All right.
It's not the worst song on this list.
Which we passed already.
I'm not
Oh
saying.
no.
I'm not
I see
saying.
what's coming too.
And I'm gonna say, I hated this song.
Yeah?
I really did. I don't like his voice. I don't like that. I don't like the way they play. I know there's an Iron Maiden style riff.
Why
at
didn't
the
you
end.
like the way they play? What do you mean?
It just feels like they're trying really hard to be that. Like
be
they
what?
like they're focused on the style.
Okay.
And the only time they deviate is to prove a point.
No.
I don't know. That's
You
how
have to
I
listen to the rest of it. Yeah. I picked this because I thought you would like that.
Wrong.
What else is fucking new? I thought you'd go, oh, look at that. They did a little fucking homage to fucking Iron Maiden at the end. No.
No, because I actually have listened to Iron Maiden before.
Yes, I know.
And then the next song is proof of that.
What?
That I've listened to Iron Maiden before.
Oh.
Yeah. But this did not tickle anything.
All right,
It didn't feel good.
Yeah.
No, some music actually grabs a party or
Stop
tickles
it.
a party. No. Some things tickle. Sometimes stuff tickles. You gotta enjoy it. A little tickle. A little tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle.
Gross.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So this one really doesn't have a story. I just picked it because
You thought I'd like it.
no, not only that. I enjoy this song.
Okay.
That's all. I just next time we do 2000s, I'll pick something worse.
I like that we're gonna. do you really want to go head to head with me on picking bad shit?
Vanilla Ice is the 90s.
I know.
No. Oh no, he has some 2000 stuff too.
I know one song specifically that I can name for Vanilla Ice that I might use now. And this is a 2000s MC Hammer song I know what actually would fit too. You piece of shit. You ready?
Go ahead.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Iced Earth
Yeah.
from the album Horror Show. This is Frankenstein.
Okay.
Now, I showed the list to Mike. Mike's like, Frankenstein? I mean, it's not a cover of the...
Yeah.
No.
Stop it.
This is from the album where every song was either based on a horror film or a movie or a theme of a type.
Yeah.
And this is based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get it out of the way right now. Their guitarist is a rat.
What?
Their guitarist is a rat.
What do you do?
He was involved in the January 6th insurrection.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah, you've brought this up before.
Rather than
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
jail, he ratted on his friends.
Right.
The people he was
With.
sworn brothers
Yeah.
with. And he's a fucking rat.
Right. But other than that,
I disagreed with what he did. That's more political than I'm willing to get into here. For me, ratting is not politics. That is honor, and that's dishonorable. So you're a rat. That's end of story. So that's that. Now we can talk about the song.
yes.
What did you think?
I liked it.
I'm actually a little shocked
Why?
because the vocals I thought might be a little much because we've done Iced Earth before. We did.
Yeah.
I Died for You from Dark Saga.
Yeah, but I like that song too. It was just I didn't know the story behind it.
Yeah. Well, you
this
knew the
is
story behind this.
This is well, that's what I'm saying. This is basically the other one. I didn't realize it was Spawn. I didn't.
Yeah.
Are all their songs like about
No.
outside things?
That
like,
first it wasn't their first album, but that album particularly was it was a story.
Yeah.
This was specifically designed. This album was designed to be just about. It was originally only supposed to be horror stuff.
Yeah.
But they ended up putting something called The Ghost of Freedom, which is based on the Patriot. It's weird.
The Patriot, the movie,
the Mel Gibson movie?
Gibson movie.
Yeah.
I was just joking.
No, that's every song.
Yeah.
Imhotep is based on the Mummy.
Yeah.
Dracula, obviously. The Phantom Opera Ghost. Damien, which I actually learned how to play completely, is based on The Omen.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, as far as a metal song goes, Damien and Frankenstein and Dracula are amazing songs. There's a Wolf, which is based on The Wolfman.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, the classic movie
Yeah,
monsters.
they're not.
Imagine it's based on the Jack Nicholson movie Wolf.
Oh God.
Yeah, we got to do movies.
I'm telling. Don't
I
worry.
watch so much.
Don't
so
worry.
much.
We're working on that.
So yeah, this is Steve DiGiorgio and Richard Christie, the rhythm section from Death, the best rhythm section in heavy metal,
You bring it up every time.
and it should be mentioned. It is so. You can feel it in this.
Oh yeah.
And he's playing a fretless bass, and sounding that good.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like that normally.
How do you play? How do you know where the notes are?
It used to be you just know, but
Yeah.
the dots on the side of the neck help. Some people even have fretless basses or guitars with lines.
But then that means you have to look.
No,
No.
because muscle memory takes over. You know where your hands
Oh
are
right.
supposed
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. I don't know. I never played an instrument, so.
Well, it's never too late to learn.
Yeah. No.
You sounded so gung ho about it.
I don't know.
So yeah, I love this song. I love this album.
Yeah.
This is one of those desert island albums for me.
Yeah.
I know it's so weird to say that.
All right.
I mean, I like power metal and I like this singer.
Yeah.
And This is the same singer that Mike was like, "Oh, there's a little Paul Stanley when he's speaking."
Yeah, yeah,
Just like 2 octaves down. I like his voice.
yeah.
I like the style. Later stuff, less. The singer left the band. They got a new singer.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different.
Are they still
sound.
around, or are they?
Right now they're not, because so the guy ratted, and then he was released,
Yeah.
and he disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Like he went
Off the grid.
Off the grid. Yeah. So he's missing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they got him. I think he literally just disappeared for his own safety.
Right.
I don't. He was the guy who ran the band, so I don't see this band starting up again.
Yeah.
If they do, I would be very surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe another incarnation of this band will exist at some point.
Yeah.
But Richard Christie's been out of this band since this album came out. Steve DiGiorgio was only on this album. Their singer's gone. So really it was just the guitarist at that point. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. I don't see anything coming out from these guys other than maybe reissues.
Yeah.
For a good long while, if at all. But this, like I said, this is a Desert Island album for me.
Yeah.
And I know that's weird.
Yeah. Well, I told you my Desert Island album, and you were shocked too. I mean, it's
Mr. Bungle.
Yeah.
It's not that weird. It's like you love what you love.
Yeah.
Apparently, you like a song that somebody says "shake that dick." It's been stuck in my head all fucking week. I'm like, why is this motherfucker singing "shake that dick"?
That's it. That's why. Listen, you love the song and you don't even realize it. You're gonna be going home tonight. Well, no,
Shake.
I'm driving you home tonight, so.
Yeah, I guarantee you're gonna have it on a loop.
Oh, I should put it on again. No, I'm not gonna play it.
So yeah, Frankenstein horror show, Iced Earth. Check it out. If you can do it without giving them money,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Well, listen
Rats
to it
don't-
on Spotify. It'll get a 0.00003% of a penny or whatever.
Yeah. Don't support a rat. I hate that I don't like that I'm putting his name out there. Because he's a rat. Everything else is everything else, but he's a rat. And I don't have respect for that. It's fucked up.
All right.
Now we're going to move on to Taproot
Oh man, next
from
two
the
of
album
mine.
Welcome.
Yes.
And the song's name is Poem.
Yes. What did you think?
It was a song. It had a beginning, a middle, and
Wow.
end. It could have been
All right.
written by
Anybody. Yeah.
Trapped with 2 T's. It could have been written
No,
by...
it couldn't have, because that guy
It
is.
could have been Tantric.
Listen to me.
No,
Listen
those
to me.
guys are dicks.
Yeah.
No, I know he's a
No. Yeah.
king douchebag. But I joke around. My friend Nicole, she has a type,
Okay.
and we call it the average white piece of shit. She used to like go to the gym, and she's like, "This guy at the gym, he's so cute." And I saw the guy leave one day. I go, "Looks like the fucking drummer of every metal band from the early 2000s." Look, it's Trapped with 2 T's. Go fuck yourself.
So the reason why I picked this song is I don't even I know nothing else from this band. Zero.
Okay.
But when this came out in the early 2000s, everybody that I knew said that the singer looked like me. He had like the same haircut and all this.
At the time or now?
At the time. No. Now?
I don't know.
I look like an old man now. I haven't seen him. He made me look like an old man too. But everybody had to take a double take when it came out because they weren't sure it wasn't me. So
I don't know what this guy looks like. I'm not looking it up for your
Come
own
on,
safety.
do it.
Do you really want me to?
do it. You're not gonna. Well, you didn't know me back then, so
Yeah, but I've seen photos of you.
yeah. It's the general look. I think, like you said, average white guy, probably.
I'm such an asshole.
Why? What'd you put in?
I
What'd you put?
started searching Trapped.
What a dick.
I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I'm such an idiot.
So did you find him?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't even know the guy's name. Mike Poem. Mike.
You know, that's actually probably...
Mike's Taproot.
I typed in Taproot and it started showing me... I
I want to know what it's all. I don't even know what a Taproot is.
This guy don't look fucking nothing like you, motherfucker.
Let me see. That's what people. Which guy is he?
Exactly.
I don't
None
even know
of these
which guy he
motherfuckers
is.
look nothing like you.
I don't know. That's probably them now. I don't know. Maybe back then.
Yeah, what
Maybe
about
it's a
this?
different fucking singer.
What about these fuckers?
I don't know.
Nobody in that band looks like you.
Anyway, this is what people told me. I don't know.
You ever think your friends are full of shit?
Maybe.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
so that's why that one's there, and I kind of enjoy the song. And that's the other.
Your friends were lying to
They
you.
were a one-hit wonder. Thanks. Let me
I'm not
see.
saying you're a bad looking dude. None
Let's
of
see.
these motherfuckers look like you.
I think it's that guy on the left. Not that guy. That guy. Yeah, I think that's that
Guy
guy.
with the lazy eye? He looks like he's punchy.
What? I don't even know what punchy means.
He's been hit so often his face has gone bad. His eyes are starting to slump. What the hell?
I don't know, but this is what I've
Yeah,
heard.
you look just like him.
That's what I heard.
God. Yeah, this wasn't. I didn't hate this.
Yeah,
I didn't hate this.
Listen,
as much as Get That Dick.
I could have picked a better song. I know, but I like this song. And,
I'm glad you like this song.
Yeah, and let's get to the last song. Now, this one I know we're gonna have a whole conversation about.
We are, and I'm gonna tell you my experience with the song.
Yes, I'll tell you mine.
I saw these guys at Ozfest.
I don't think I saw them live. I've seen, like Ozfest and stuff. Like I've seen so many bands from there that some of them, like I don't remember if I saw them.
Well, the reason I remember this is because they were booed off the stage.
Oh, so it was like early. It had to be early.
It was when this album came out,
yeah,
and
which makes no sense.
They were booed off the stage. It was not good.
They were not good, or
No, it was not good. The whole thing.
Why? Why were they booed off the stage? I don't get it.
They were not liked. Like the fans didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Ozfest was probably not the
venue.
not
for
the
them.
venue for them. Yeah.
Maybe,
Yet, because
maybe later on it would
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
but it wasn't at the time.
Right. Which makes no sense either because they weren't terrible.
No, they weren't terrible. They weren't. I didn't like this. I didn't like this. I'm not a huge.
How about later stuff?
Wasn't a fan.
Did we even fucking bring up what we're talking about?
No.
Fuck.
This is Linkin Park from the album Hybrid Theory. This is One Step Closer.
Now, this is the song that introduced them to the world.
Yes.
And it was different,
It was for the time.
and I thought it was great.
I disagree,
Okay.
but I don't like. My disagreement isn't like I don't fucking hate them.
Yeah.
I don't wish ill on them or Chester.
Right.
I'm actually really sad he's gone.
Right.
Because he was inspiring to a lot of fans,
Mm-hmm.
and also he was going to be the replacement singer for Stone Temple
Son of the
Pilots.
Pilots. Well, he was for a little while.
He was. They put out an EP,
Yeah.
and it was pretty fucking
Yeah.
promising.
Yeah.
It wasn't Scott Weiland, obviously.
Well, it's not going to be. You don't want to,
A sound-alike.
Right.
Yeah. You can replace with a sound-alike, or you can replace with somebody else.
Right.
He was somebody else, and it wasn't a bad choice.
Yeah.
That ended up being not. It was not long for this. For this world, he was not long for this world, and that is unfortunate.
Right.
I didn't enjoy their music. I'm not.
None of it?
No.
Really? What was about it? What about it was
Not a rap fan. None of that grabbed
Yeah,
me.
but you see, it's not. I guess it is.
I didn't like his screaming.
Really?
Yeah, to me it had no power, it had no energy.
Yeah.
It sounded like he was just trying to make noise. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I don't want to shit talk the guy. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Yeah.
It just didn't,
It didn't resonate with you.
I joke about how much it affects some people, and I
Yeah.
don't mean joke, but I commented about how it affects some people. My friend Omar
Yeah.
loves Linkin Park.
Yeah. I didn't love them, but I
will always love them.
I didn't. I never bought an album,
Okay.
but this song in particular, actually, it caught me. I'm telling you that last part where it changes, and he's shut up when I'm talking to you. I was like, oh fuck, all right,
I took a very different view of it.
Okay.
It's just like,
Yeah. Well, why don't you shut up and stop talking?
You're screaming for attention.
Yeah.
That's what that feels like to me.
Well,
And all of his songs end up being a unique cry for help.
Yeah.
But
This one,
only-
one step closer to the edge.
Yeah. But
And
this
I'm
is-
about to break. I should have known from the first song.
But this is all in retrospect.
Right. Of course.
A lot of stuff that
Right.
Stone
Everything
Temple
was
Pilots wrote.
right. Right.
some of these guys write their own suicide notes,
Mm-hmm.
and that's beyond our control. Mm-hmm. But in this case, none of it grabbed me. Like I said, I don't want to shit all over it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I like Taproot a lot fucking less than this. But I don't love this. And I don't like having, if you have a DJ on stage, I'm not going to enjoy your show.
Why?
I don't know.
You're fucking weird.
I am.
It's just another instrument.
It's not an instrument.
I knew you were going to say
It's
that.
two fucking,
You're that guy.
It's two fucking record decks and a fader.
It's noise.
No, I'm not saying it's noise.
No, but I mean it's
sound.
I mean it's a noise. It's
I'm not against sampling. I'm not against DJs.
But Dave, that's a talent.
It is a talent. I'm
You
not saying
can't
it's
do.
not
I
talented.
couldn't get up there and do that.
I'm not even saying I could do it better. I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm not saying I hate it. I'm not saying it doesn't need to exist in the world. I don't enjoy it.
Okay.
When I see a DJ, and this includes Slipknot. Now,
Really?
Yeah. I don't like Slipknot. I know I'm supposed to because I like metal, but I don't like.
No,
I'll go a step further. I don't like their singer. I don't like his side projects.
What?
Yes, Stone Sour. Don't enjoy it.
I dig Stone Sour.
I know a lot of people do. I
Yeah.
did at one point, and I started hearing.
At one point, I liked it more than Slipknot. I think.
I think everyone went through that at one point. Who really was into Slipknot?
Yeah.
You got into Stone Sour, and then you went back to Slipknot. For
Yeah.
me, I just fell off. Like I listened to Slipknot because
Yeah.
it was heavy, and then I'm like, why is there scratching in this? What are we doing?
That's what turns you off. But it's always been there.
I know it was always there with them, and I'm like, I just don't love it. It's nothing
Yeah.
against them. It's
Yeah, I
nothing
gotcha.
that they've done wrong. It's me. I'm the problem.
But it's very weird that's what would turn you off about the song. Like I've never listened to something and gone, "Ugh, that's fucking guitar." You know. You know?
Oh, that fucking guitar! I hope he sits on it.
Although I probably have. I'm probably lying because there's probably been guitar sounds where I've just been like, "Oh, my, okay,
Here we
never
go.
mind."
No, please.
Nope,
Please.
Nope, no. It's for another show.
Oh, really?
Nope, it's for another show.
Is it one coming?
It's oh yeah,
Okay. Is it one immediately coming?
oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're not going to talk about that.
No.
It's unfortunate that I couldn't get into this because the message he was kind of getting out there was seek help.
Yeah,
In this case, I mean,
Yeah.
fuck Slipknot. I really.
yeah.
Paul Gray, another. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a huge Slipknot fan. His death was also really sad.
Right. Well, that's the whole thing. Is that even you know what's funny is it not funny. Like I know we say that, all the time,
Ironic
but
or incidental or anecdotal.
you know, all these bands, even bands I dislike a lot. If somebody dies, I'm not. Wow. Well, Dave, there's a camera now.
Give a shit. There are some bands you die. They die. I don't have to hear it anymore.
For the most part, if somebody dies and I dislike the band, I'm going to be like, oh fuck, that sucks, man. You don't want to see people die.
I made fun of Lou Reed
Okay.
when Metallica had that album come out.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
And I had said to my wife, "Oh, this fucking gravel voice asshole." She goes, "Who? James Hetfield?" I went, "I fucking love you so much." I go, "I love." She has venom
Yeah.
for Metallica.
Why?
The way they treat their fans.
Oh, all right.
She has a myriad of reasons. But my favorite thing is how mad she gets. And when Lou Reed died, I'm like, fuck this gravel voiced asshole.
like angry to a point that it ruins your day. It's like take we don't know them. We don't know them.
I've watched the cloud fall over her head as she gets mad at something she's hearing.
We don't know them. Take it easy.
Slam bamboo. I can watch the cloud come over her head.
I love it.
And she hates it so much.
God, do I love it.
The words slam bamboo
Makes her
make
physically
her
ill.
face. Like I said, she has no poker face.
I know.
She immediately she dead faces me.
She hates that we talk about it.
She does. She
I
doesn't
love when
even
I bring it up and she gives me the look. She gives me the drop. Yeah.
Just angry. Just pure anger.
She hates that you showed me that. Great.
Yeah, I love messing with my wife. I love messing around with my wife. I love messing with my wife. I love making her see the world through my eyes for a second and realizing how stupid I am. Because I find that entertaining. And
Yeah.
she does not.
Yeah. Really?
She hates that song.
No. Well. Yeah.
She really hates, like she hates that more than every other stupid song I listen
Ever.
to. Like my son likes it.
Oh,
how
that
mad
was
she gets
killer.
at it.
Oh. He likes the song, or he likes
He
how it
doesn't
makes
give
it.
a
How
shit
mad it
about the
makes
song.
it.
He
Yeah.
likes leaning in and go, "Daddy, play Slam Bamboo."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, she just heard you.
Yeah. I don't care.
He's like, now we got to wait till she's not paying attention.
Yeah.
And it gets her every fucking time. She'll be sitting there and that It's So Nice starts, and she's like,
Yeah.
she gets exasperated.
And I got that played in my head.
Yeah, it's better than most of the shit you picked on this list.
I know, it was
better
terrible.
than Shake That Dick. And porn. I'm gonna call it porn from Taproot. Ugh, I can't believe I searched for Trapped.
That guy's an asshole.
They're all assholes. I don't even know these guys. They're dicks.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Taproot, Trapped, Tantric, all the T's, all the T
T's.
bands from the early 2000s can sit on a hammer sideways. Go fuck yourselves. I think this one, this is as close as you've come to showing me stuff where it's a swing and a miss.
Oh yeah.
This is that kid with the golf club.
Yes, I could use it.
You can definitely use it. Swing and a miss.
That's hilarious.
Oh, terrible.
I didn't get one. Hang on. Let me think. Oh, Notion. You said you weren't.
It wasn't terrible, but I didn't love it.
Yeah.
But 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Shake That Dick.
Meatloaf. 4 to 5 in bed.
4 out of 5 in bed. That's 1 out of 5
Oh,
in
1
bed
out
in
of
your
5.
case.
Yeah.
Still Waiting.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. Porn.
All right, you know.
By Touch the Root. And One Step Closer by Linkin Park. I'm not going to make fun of their name. It's a place.
It's a place in a lot of places.
But specifically, that's a place in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's also one in Westchester.
I know, but that's the one they're named after.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Linkin Park, Chicago. And then One Step Closer from the album Hybrid Theory.
Hybrid.
Hybrid. Hello. So, I think we're going to end this one
Yeah, man.
and probably grab dinner.
Ooh. Okay.
Because Fat Boy needs Sankies.
All right.
We're on the internet. We're all sorts of social media.
Yeah. Just look for us.
Hitthestagepodcast.com. I don't know why we're advertising it on the actual podcast.
Well, because you can do other things there.
Yeah, you can actually interact with us, which is a great / terrible idea. We've had wonderful input.
Yeah.
It's been a good time. On Instagram, you are?
Nugs29.
I am changing my Instagram name. Probably by the next round, I'll have it completely changed. I was basher.exe.
Well, they can still find you.
They can find me now, but you can't really find me without that name.
Well, they can't. Yeah.
You can look up David Sanchez. Good luck. There's millions of us. Millions. And I'm not even being funny.
Yeah.
There's so many of us.
Yeah. All right.
Good luck with that shit.
All right.
So for now, we're going to say take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail Halford, and we'll talk to you later, people.
Next time.
Bye-bye.